Prince Rogers Nelson, a man whose music defied genre, whose style transcended convention, and whose legacy remains eternal. To the world, he was simply Prince, a symbol of artistry and individuality. Born on June 7, 1958, in Minneapolis, Prince Rogers Nelson was the son of jazz pianist John Nelson and singer Mattie Della. His parents were deeply involved in music, naming him after John's jazz trio, the Prince Rogers Trio. From an early age, Prince demonstrated an uncanny musical ability. By the time he was 7, he had taught himself to play the piano, guitar, and drums. Despite his musical gifts, Prince's childhood was far from idyllic. His parents divorced when he was young, and he often sought refuge in music to escape the instability of his home life. By his teenage years, Prince had already formed his first band, Grand Central. His unique blend of funk, rock, and R&B caught the attention of music producers, and by 1978, he signed his first record deal with Warner Brothers Records. At just 19 years old, Prince released his debut album, For You. Although it didn't achieve massive commercial success, it showcased his remarkable talent. Prince played every instrument and produced the entire album himself, a hallmark of his career. In 1982, Prince released 1999, a breakthrough album that catapulted him into superstardom. Hits like Little Red Corvette and the title track introduced him to a global audience, solidifying his place in the music industry. Then came Purple Rain, a cultural phenomenon. The album sold over 25 million copies, and the accompanying film won an Academy Award. Songs like When Doves Cry and Let's Go Crazy became anthems of a generation. In 1993, Prince took the bold step of changing his name to a symbol, becoming the artist formerly known as Prince. It was a protest against the control of his name and music by the record label, a move that baffled some, but inspired others.
The way I looked at it, I owned the work because I paid for it. And I did all the work, I created it, so I felt like it should belong to me.
During this time, Prince was vocal about artists' rights, using his platform to demand greater autonomy for musicians. His fight for independence became as much a part of his legacy as his music. Despite industry battles, Prince never stopped creating. In 2007, his Super Bowl halftime show became one of the most iconic performances in history, with a torrential downpour only amplifying the magic of Purple Rain. In his later years, Prince embraced a more intimate approach to his music, performing solo piano concerts and releasing albums independently. He remained as enigmatic as ever, fiercely protective of his privacy and his art. On April 21, 2016, the world was shocked by the news of Prince's passing at the age of 57. His death was later attributed to an accidental overdose of fentanyl, highlighting the ongoing crisis of prescription drug abuse. Prince's death left a void in the music world, but his influence endures. From his genre-defying sound to his unapologetic individuality, Prince remains a symbol of artistic freedom and innovation.